Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Tiffany, a retired librarian turned homeschool mom. And in this video, we're going to look at something that's kind of short, covering Judaism here and balancing this off a ballet book. So we're doing a very, very short video, more of a clip from the, I think, what is it? It's like a 2-minute little video by the Jewish Foundation of Grand Rapids on Jewish ballet dancers. So this is only about a little over 2 minutes. And it's kind of more of a moving slideshow presentation. It's very interesting, where it's showing ballet dancers, Jewish ballet dancers, as well as providing certain information about the history of things like Ballet Russe, which is a ballet foundation primarily done by Jewish ballet dancers. This is done by a specific foundation in Grand Rapids, Michigan that caters to Jewish ballet dancers. This is balancing off The Unlikely Ballerina, which is a children's book based on a Jewish ballerina whose name I cannot remember. In fact, her real name is, I think, Liliana. That was her birth name. She changed her name to sound more Russian because that was what was popular at the time. And I think she was from the 1940s. So, but it talks about a lot of different Russian, both Russian and various Russian Jewish and other Jewish ballet dancers, and their impact on ballet, on both some of the most fantastic dancers and choreographers and different companies. So it's an interesting short little video that's very, very pretty because it's a lot of ballet dancers and I'm big on ballet dancers, but it's a great short introduction if you're going in and looking at some of Jewish history in the arts, not simply if you're not just ballet in general, but Jewish, if you're doing a history on Jewish culture or on specifically Jewish impact on the arts. This is it's a good jumping off point. So, but again, it's not that long. So it's a little over 2 minutes. And I didn't realize that when I did this, but it's hard for me to find something that would balance off this video on this children's book that I did Monday, which you can watch, called The Unlikely Ballerina. So I'm trying, not to mention finding stuff on Jewish history that's not strictly Holocaust related, which can get a little too heavy. And there's more to Jewish culture than, the Germans killing them all, or attempting to. So I'm trying to focus a little bit more on that, on the life of Jewish culture. And this is kind of a good introduction to that, and saying, hey, they're involved in ballet, and ballet is I'm a bit of a ballet nut. I've covered a couple of ballets. This is being filmed in December 30th of 2022. I actually saw my local troops version of Cinderella. You can check out, I did do a video on that. So I did, which was fantastic to see it in person. I did a couple ones where I was able to view things online. So, and I think I looked at Catherine Morgan and talking about her Sleeping Beauty rendition, just because otherwise I was going to view something on Russia. And again, it's 2022. Russia's a mess and attacking the Ukraine, so we're not going to go there. So this is a really good, again, back to this. This is done by a Jewish foundation. It's a lot of like pop-up information imposed on Jewish ballet dancers dancing in various productions. So it is a little over 2 minutes. It is very, very good. It's a great introduction. So that's really it for this. Again, this is not very long. If you like what you see, be sure to check out the rest of the channel. Again, I'm covering another children's book called The Unlikely Ballerina. So you can check that out. It would have come out on Monday. This comes out on Friday. That's kind of how I work here. My books come out Monday. My film or media things come out Friday. I cover a lot of stuff. I'm covering the book series, The Guardians of Ga'Hoole, right now. I covered The Princess Diaries early in the year. I also covered two Tamora Pierce series, the Song of the Lioness Quartet and the Immortals. I had previously covered her Circle of Magic quartets, both Circle Opens and the Circle of Magic, as well as the Will of the Empress, if you're familiar with that author. I've covered a dark series by Joseph Delaney called The Last Apprentice. That's what led to the Princess Diaries, because, you know, dark and horror, I needed something light. And prior to that, I covered John Flanagan's The Ranger's Apprentice. So those are some of the other series that I have covered. After the Guardians of Gohol is finished, I'm going to go back to Meg Cabot and cover a light little teen, preteen short series, then go back to Catherine Lasky and covering her wolves and her polar bears. And then I'm looking into starting 2024 with the Immortals, or no, sorry, the Animorphs. And after that, I'll probably cover some sort of fluff. Since you go dark. Plus, I'm covering LGBTQ books this year. I cover Caribbean American History Month. I'm covering Cool Runnings because similar to this, it's just not. There's not a lot of films there, so we're covering that. So there's a lot of stuff to see. So be sure to check out the rest of the channel. Leave a positive comment if you have one, and look forward to more. Thank you.